What's going on? Open the door. Open the door. What's happened? Oh my God. Okay. What's going on?
She shot her baby and she just
4-3. Okay. 4-3. Send medical right now.
Oh my God.
4-2.
Oh my God.
Where's the gun? Where's the gun?
I don't know. It's
Okay.
in the bathroom. In the bathroom.
Is there anyone else inside here? Okay.
The baby's in there.
Where?
Friends, today's case brought to you in association with Dumb Fuck, or Us, is of Alyssa Pettibone. December 18th, 2017, she locks herself into the bathroom with her 2-year-old son, Hudson. The grandmother, Lisa, hears a shot go off. She rushes to the bathroom. She's about to describe what she saw. Alyssa is the lady on the floor.
Okay, hey. The baby's in there. I don't want to move the baby. It's okay, ma'am. Stay over there. Stay over there, please. Stay over there, please.
Is he dead?
Stay over there, please, ma'am.
Tell me if he's...
Ma'am, I need you to go over there, okay?
Scott,
Yes.
She shot what? Okay, it's okay. Come here. This is in the house. Stop.
Hello.
Where's Hudson? You get her out of the house now.
Ma'am. Ma'am. Hey, Liler. Come on. Come on, man. I got it. I know. I need you to come, though. Okay? We just need you outside, okay?
Put a helicopter on stand for a SWAT medic on scene. I need a quick block in your med bag.
Hey, take over red comms. Take over comms, please.
Here, look at me. Taking care of you. You know who I am? Who am I? Look at me. Who am I? Who am I?
Scott. Hey, right here. Scott, here. Scott.
Get her out of the house now.
Scott, here.
Get her out of the house.
Ma'am, come here. I got it. I know. I need you to come, though.
Hey, okay, tell me.
We just need you outside, okay?
Put a helicopter on stand for a SWAT medic on scene. 2-1.
Are you okay? Is there any injuries you have? Do you have any
I'm
injuries?
fine. I just came home and found her in the bathroom and she wouldn't open the door and I saw the blood under the door. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Oh my God. Please help us. Oh God.
Front door.
Where's the baby?
The baby's
Inside.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Do you have inclusive dressing?
Scott, Jason's gonna pulse.
What?
Jason's gonna pulse.
Do you want to confirm that?
We got some more guys.
I need inclusive dressing.
Do not have that, Scott.
Okay, then give me an inclusive dressing. Here, handle this right here. Inclusive dressing. You don't have one?
I don't have one. No.
What do you need that seal?
Inclusive dressing.
Lay down, baby.
Lay down. You gotta relax.
I need a...
Where's your bag?
I have my bag in the back.
You right here? 6'3" or? Got it. It's open.
Who started smoking?
6'3". I think he just drove too fast. What do you mean? Inclusive dressing.
Start closing the street up.
So take her hand real quick, okay?
Okay.
So you pulled up home, and
I went into the house and I said, Alyssa, and there's a hole on the bottom of the bathroom door. And I said, listen, are you ready? Because she was going to work and then I saw the hole. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, nothing. And I said, open the door. And she goes, no, in a minute. And I said, where's Hudson? And she's like, out back. So, and I can hear something clicking. And I go to the back door where she says Hudson. I'm like, listen, the door is locked. Where is Hudson? And she says, Lori has him. And I bend down and I look under and I can see blood under the door. And I open the door with my ring because it was locked. And I'm physically trying to push it open. And I reach because she has the gun and she's trying to pull it back. And I hit inside and she throws it.
she threw the gun.
She threw the gun. And then she flies out of the bathroom as I'm on the phone with 911. And she's, because I called 911 as soon as I saw the blood. And actually, no, before, because I saw the gun was, my nightstand was pulled out, which is the gun hangs on a hook behind that, so you have to literally pull it out to get it.
And we're talking about the restroom, right? The bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when she threw the gun, she ran out and went in to get a knife, and I'm trying to chase her as I'm on the phone with 911, and she's trying to stab herself, and I am able to tackle her and hold her until you guys came.
Did you see her stab herself?
Oh, yeah. She was running in front of me and trying to.
Okay, because when I first got here, I was one of the first officers here. I know it was a real dynamic situation going on, okay?
She was running with the knife, and I was able to wrestle the knife and throw it. So it's somewhere in the front.
We found the knife. I saw that she had blood on her, but I heard you mention something about that's the baby's blood.
No, I never said that.
No? Okay, I apologize.
No, you said, did you shoot yourself? And I said, she told me she didn't shoot herself.
Oh, okay.
So the blood was from
her stabbing.
It was shooting out over me.
Okay.
I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. Can I get your name?
Lisa.
Lisa? Yeah. Same last name?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys have any type of dispute over the phone, or has there been any indication?
I thought she was ready to go to work.
Has there been any indication in any of this?
She's had some emotional issues. She recently left her husband in Alaska, and it was awful because she thinks that he's involved in some type of a conspiracy, and that's what she was just telling me, that Joey is coming in. She thought he was going to.
Okay. And what kind of work does she do?
She's at Costco.
She works at Costco? Okay. How long has she been there?
She's just seasonal, so like 4 weeks.
Okay. And your husband was at work?
He's out in Palo Verde. He's on his way.
Okay. That's just the basic information I need to get. I know it's all crazy, but the detectives, I need to hand this over to them. They're probably going to want to talk to you again. Okay, take your time. I don't want to feel like we're overwhelming you with all these questions. Okay. And believe me, it's tough for all of us. Okay, this is definitely not the part of the job that we want to do. Okay. So. All right.
The baby is in there still, right?
Yeah. We're
Okay.
supposed to get a unit coming in. Somebody with her, or with him, or
What's that?
somebody with the baby, or no?
I don't believe so. We got it shut down right here.
I thought the baby saw the pulse, or
No, I don't think so. I think they called it. Are we securing the weapon, Elsie?
Well, Borquez did, he took it and unloaded it right there. There's unspent rounds in the bed. Negative, I'm not seeing inside.
what's that?
Can you look on that black box that's closed? It's ending 701.
Yes.
Can I have it? Thanks, bro.
Michael's gonna make it like.
Yeah, you can grab that stuff, Tom.
Yes, sir. Okay, I appreciate it, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna find our yellow. I'm taking our yellow box.
Yeah. Oh no. No. She self-inflicted. She shot the son. Is what they're saying. Yeah. I'm gonna come.
Just
You guys do whatever you gotta do. I'm just fucking. Hey, you got room?
Good? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got hop in. All right. I'm still rolling.
It's just that green bag in the black box?
I'm on the BC, right?
Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave that kit right there.
That's your guys's? I'll leave this here right now on the glove.
Do we need, what? Watch your step, guys. Did they,
I just,
I think they've already done that, haven't they not?
They didn't get the, they left with the monitor, so they need
Okay,
that official
okay.
recording.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just-
cool.
It's just a paperwork thing.
Yep, I understand. Stay right there, dude.
What was going on here? Why was Scott first one here?
He's right next door. He lives right next
door?
Yes.
Oh, jeez, I thought he was doing the TLO stuff or
No.
the SWAT medic stuff.
No, he lives right next door.
134 rescue.
You made contact with the baby first.
Scott, I believe.
Was it the rescue?
Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, the rescue went back there first.
Where are they at?
They're gone. They got the person in it.
They got what?
They got
The person, the mom, or whoever the other person is,
the
the stab
20-year-old.
wound. School. There's a knife. Did they know that?
No.
All right. Just
Markings on it? Yeah.
so. Hey, LT. Here's the knife. Did you guys see that?
Not me personally, but
Okay, it's right there.
Okay. I don't see any, a little bit of blood, but yeah, that's side.
Oh, it's got a stick. Clear. Big ass turtle. Clear. Yeah.
So that's the end of the body cam footage. I now have the police interview of Alyssa. It is audio only, but do listen. She sounds completely bonkers.
Can I ask you one question? And you can either.
I couldn't do it anymore.
You can't talk anymore?
He ruined my life.
Does Joey still live here in Arizona or does he live in Alaska?
He's supposed to come back in 2 weeks, that I couldn't face him. I'm scared of him.
Okay.
Terrified.
Okay. So
terrified. Terrified.
okay.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm terrified of him. I have never seen somebody go like this. I've never done drugs, and I was terrified.
Okay. This was up in Alaska then?
I was driving right next to him, and he kept going.
Okay.
And it was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you going to do something? So I couldn't do it anymore. I was worried he was going to do something to me. I'm so sorry. I am a happy girl. I am a family girl. I am the best gosh dang mother ever. He ruined my life, and I was terrified. I was terrified.
Alyssa, if you would like to talk to me, I can stand here now.
There's nothing to talk about. I truly, in my heart, believe he's in child pornography, and I cannot afford a lawyer.
To do that battle with Joey, right? Is that what you're talking about? And is that what you're talking about?
I just, anything. My son, that means the absolute freaking world to me.
Okay.
The world to me.
Okay. And Alyssa, everything that I say is going to elicit a response from you. And you indicated that you don't want to talk to me.
I do want to talk to you. I just did. And I don't know. I thought I was recording it.
It is. The recorder's still on. Why would I be taking you to jail? Did you do something?
I stabbed myself. I was...
Okay. You indicated earlier that you had some questions. Did something happen?
Is he okay?
I can answer that question, but I'd like to have Mary come in to answer that question, okay?
I just want to know.
And I'm going to answer it, okay?
I just want to know if I was okay.
Okay. Now,
I just want to know.
Alyssa.
I just want to know.
And Alyssa, I'm going to tell you, okay?
Is he okay?
He's not, Alyssa.
He's not okay. He's not okay.
No, he's not.
He's not okay. He's not.
And you had mentioned earlier that you had seen blood coming out of him, and I was trying to figure out what happened that the blood was coming out of him.
I answered your question just not the way you want it. On the recorder.
I must have missed it then, Alyssa. I'm sorry. You know, you said a couple of things back and forth here, and I just wanted, like, just a few minutes ago when I was going to shut the recorder off, and you said you wanted to talk again. So I might have missed what happened. You answered what happened to your neck.
Joey's.
Yeah, and we end up back at Joey's, but you said Joey wasn't at the house.
He was going to me in 2 weeks.
Okay. Now, is Joey coming back to Arizona in 2 weeks? Is that what prompted what took place yesterday? Is that what happened? You didn't expose to him?
It's not it.
Pardon me?
It's not it.
Okay.
I don't want to answer these questions.
Okay.
I don't want to answer these
Okay.
questions.
All right. That'll be the end of this interview. The time is approximately 17:23.
Now I have the police interview of her partner Joey. He's going to describe her personality and how she's unstable. You may hear some static sound. I don't know why it's there.
You know, we met, even though we were a long ways apart. I was in Alaska, she was Arizona. We still hit it off. I went down to the Phoenix area. I got some friends that live in Chandler. stayed with them. We ended up meeting up, and we hit it off really well, and things went really good. And one thing led to another. We ended up getting engaged, and then she came up to Alaska a couple summers ago. Came up for the summer, and we ended up getting married, and then decided to move. So we, decided Colorado would be a good place to go to. She liked Colorado, and I got lots of family there, so I ended up getting a job in Greeley. So I sold my house here in Alaska and packed everything up, and we hit the road. And then, 300-400 miles into the trip, something kind of went haywire with her, and things started to get real weird. Well, actually, it started about the day after our wedding. I started noticing a few, just minor changes. Didn't think much about it because, I was trying to sell my house. We were trying to pack up and everything. So we ended up getting married in end of July 17th. In the process, I was selling my house, having to pack everything up, sell stuff, get everything that we wanted packed into a trailer that we were going to take with us and everything. So the stress was really, really high. So I just, a lot of this, I thought it was the stress of the move. Okay. Just some weird things, weird comments, kind of jealousy type stuff. It was really weird. Like, we were driving through Anchorage, and it was kind of a rainy day. The windows in the truck started to fog up a little bit, and I was getting kind of hot, so I pull up to a stoplight, and I rolled the window down just to get some fresh air in the truck, and she kind of gave me this weird look, and I looked at her, I said, "What's up?" And she's like, I saw you looking at that girl. And I'm like, "What girl?" She goes, "The girl in the truck next to you." And I look over, and I'm like, I don't see a female in a truck next to me, and I thought that was really weird, but then that just kind of disappeared, and we forgot about it and moved on. Then we get back up to Fairbanks, and, we're still trying to pack everything, and the same thing, just kind of weird comments about stuff that just really didn't make a whole lot of sense, and then up to like the day we left, it had kind of transpired into, I was sleeping with people. I was sleeping with my ex-wife. I was sleeping with my best friend's wife. I was sleeping with my attorney, who was in her 70s. I was meeting up with people, just really weird stuff, and I'm like, and this is really awkward, and we just need to hit the road and just get going. And it was actually not far out of town. She was kind of going on about me, sleeping with people, and I pulled over, and, I told her, I said, "Hey, this has got to stop. We got 5 to 7 days together in this truck, and if this is how it's going to be, I'm going to turn around, I'll buy you a plane ticket to Arizona." And I said, "We can meet up in Colorado when I get there." And, she looked at me, she says, "Okay." She goes, "I'm done." She goes, "We'll just forget about it." So we hit the road, and somewhere between Tok and the Alaska and the Canadian border, she kind of lost it again, and just kept hounding me, and it was just a lot of fighting. And I told her, I said, "I got nothing to hide," and I gave her my cell phone. I said, and 3 passwords that I use on everything. I said, "These are the 3 passwords I use on everything. Go ahead. I got nothing to hide. Search. I'm not cheating on you. I'm not doing anything. Go for it." So she spent the next 5 days going through my phone, finding stuff that I didn't even know I still had. She found email from when I was in high school. I stopped using back in 2000. She got into that, and figured this is how I was communicating with people. And, every little thing that she found, it blew up into one big thing, and it was a very uncomfortable trip, the worst trip of my life. It eventually ended up getting to the point where you know, things were so bad. I realized that, you know, mentally she was just starting to lose it, you know, and, you know, and I couldn't let her, you know, go off. You know, I knew I needed to get down to his grandparents, you know, and then, you know, so I ended up getting a hold of her father and, you know, kind of told him, I said, hey, you know, you got to start heading north because we're not going to make it. You know, I'm like, it's getting really, really bad. You know, she's losing it. Mentally, things weren't all adding up, mentally wise. To me, I always explain it to people. It was like living in a horror movie. You know, the things that, you know, I was being accused of and everything. She was thinking people were following us. You know, people are out to get us. To me, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but at the time, you know, it's like, this is like a schizophrenic episode or something like that. I met this other gal on a different dating website, and she came to Alaska for like 2 days. You know, she flew to Alaska. We met. She was from Texas. Flew back to Texas. You know, we kind of ended things. You know, from Texas to Alaska is just way too far to have a relationship. It was like 6 or 8 months after she came up here. This gal starts texting me again. So we kind of text back and forth a little bit, and then one day she just completely stops texting. You know, and I thought that was really weird. And I remember, like, through our phone conversations, when she would be driving in her truck, I always hear her seatbelt dinging, the truck dinging at her to put her seatbelt on, and which drives me nuts. You know, I'm like, just put your stupid seatbelt on. You know, she's like, I hate seatbelts. You know, so she stops texting me. You know, she's like fell off the face of the earth. You know, so I'm thinking, oh gosh, she got into a car wreck or something and she died. So I Googled her name, and I find out that she was arrested for like producing child pornography or something. You know, and I'm like, oh my God. You know, I'm like, wow, I dodged a bullet on this one. And then on the trip down, like I said, I gave Alyssa my phone, and she was going through everything. She ended up getting into a Skype account that I created just to talk to this gal in Texas when her and I were talking back and forth. So she was the only person on the like my contacts list. She wanted to know who this gal was. And I said, that was just a gal that I met. I said, we're no longer talking. I will never, ever, ever talk to this girl again in my life. She wanted to know why. You know, so I told her, I said, this is why. You know, and it didn't take long after that, and Alyssa's mind just spun. You know, and then it got to the point that I was the reason this girl was in jail. You know, that she took the fall for me. You know, that I was the actual one doing it and this and that. And I was like, oh my God, this is a nightmare, you know. And that was about the time when I got a hold of her father and said, you know, you need to head north. And I denied it. Yeah, I told her, you know, like I said, I explained to her that, you know, this is why this gal was in jail, you know. And then she started accusing me of it. And I'm like, no, I had nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing, you know. And she ended up, I remember some lady by the name of Wanda. Another gal I dated, this gal's mother's name was Wanda, so I had a Wanda in my phone book, you know. But she found another lady. I don't know. I never looked into this. I don't know if there was a Wanda that worked for the jail that this gal was in. I had no idea. You know, but next thing I know is that, you know, I'm in contact with this Wanda. Like I said, a lot of the stuff did not make any sense at all to me. It was just scary. You know, the things that she was finding or accusing me of and everything was super scary. And we're going through Wyoming, and it's like 90 degrees out. So it's really hot in the truck, and we're cruising down the interstate. You know, I've driven all through the night, and there was a lot of fighting going on. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep that night. So he falls asleep in the backseat, right behind me in the truck. And you know, and she sees this, and, you know, he falls asleep, and, you know, she keeps trying to wake him up. And he would wake up for a minute, and then he would nod back off again. You know, the kid was exhausted, absolutely exhausted. You know, and then she accused me of drugging him, you know, that I drugged him, you know, and then they went on that I was going to kill her and kill him and kill her parents. And, you know, she called her mom and dad and was screaming at them on the phone saying, you know, don't show up, that, you know, he's going to kill us all. You know, so I ended up getting her mom on the phone and told her mom, I said, you know, if this is a case, let's meet at the police department, wherever we're going to meet. Let's meet there. We'll do the exchange right there. We'll have a sheriff or a police officer standing right there. You know, and I told him, I said, I will, you know, I want to put this all to bed. You know, these accusations are untrue. Everything she's accusing me of is untrue, and I want to put it to bed. I said, so let's just meet at a police station and let's just do this. She threatened to get in touch with my ex-wife and basically help my ex-wife get full custody. And I don't know if she ever did or not, but I can guarantee you if she got in touch with my ex-wife would tell her anything she wanted to hear to try to get her to hurt me. You know, and about the only way she could hurt me was basically to take my son away from me. I don't know if she ever did. You know, Alyssa knows how much I love my son, you know, and how much I care for him.
So, to conclude, she locked herself into the bathroom with her son. She then got a gun and shot him. She then tried to delete herself, but she survived. This silly cow was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Comment, tell me what you think.